Okay, so we got Crow, Jack, Yusei. What the heck is Jesse supposed to be? Did we let a Slifer Slacker in here? Whose outfit is that?
You guys already know we cannot start a Duel episode without taking a deep dive into the history of today's.
It's a nice outfit. I just don't know whose it is.
The perfect person.
It's supposed to be a Keys. It is red. I guess I just haven't seen a male version of it, you know?
Where are you, Chuck? Take it away.
Where's the cleavage?
Signal sends the Blackwing Nestinto an uproar. A second wave of shadow birds is deployed into alien territory. It is not long before they lay their eyes
when
upon
Blackwings
the
get
raging
really good.
battle. Armor Master struggles to hold its position against Crimson Fire. The Noir Avians get into
Crimson
position.
Fire. Not a very good trap
Moon
card,
glides
but when
in
you
the
can
moon
resolve
shadow
it against the
before
burn
dive
deck.
bombing into the
Oh,
action and
it's game
empowers the
over.
Armor Master. Shura generates a powerful whirlwind and creates
Heck
an
yeah, it
escape
does. Although I would
opportunity for
have
the
associated that
bird.
with Gale,
The
personally,
flock
considering
flees,
Gale the Whirlwind,
and
Black
Alpha
Whirlwind,
the Raven
you know?
unleashes the Delta Crow.
Elfin, not very good.
Bomb.
It didn't
The
age
alien
very well.
ruins are reduced to rubble. However,
Well, I guess switching amongst his battle position is at least a decent effect. It's not just a Cyber Dragon again.
The world is plunged into chaos.
I guess a Fiend Mega Cyber or something like that.
Insurgencies erupt across
It's not a big
the
piece gold, that's
Blackwing
another one.
Dominion.
Sphere of Chaos is very
Sea
good
Dragon
when you're playing Chaos
Gishilitan
Master.
leads a riot of
Just something
divas
immediately.
and trident-wielding sea
Ah, the
serpents
Forgotten
in the
Ice
water
Barrier.
realm.
Might as well
Earthbound
then.
immortals rumble with
Oh, they're
talks of
released in this pack?
revolution.
Oh god.
Even the odd Ojama country
Wait, that's here?
enlists new recruits into the
I'm not gonna
militia.
lie, folks. There are some things that's like, wait, that was this set?
The battle
The title
has
like
only begun.
Rise of
It is
Blackwings.
Blackwings against the world. Can they
You wouldn't expect
maintain
this.
supremacy? Find out on this episode
I like that
of
Crimson Fire gets in
Duel
here too.
Night.
It is a Red Dragon Archfiend card after all. I completely forgot the Ojamas and the Earthbounds dropped in this set. Like, I knew they dropped, well, I knew the Earthbounds had dropped eventually, I just didn't know it was this set. As for the Ojamas, I straight up did not remember. If you told me it was Zexo, I would have believed you. Well, maybe I would have been pushing, because I swear I could have sworn it was around that time, but... I was thinking closer to GX, then again, we are only in, like, the fourth set since, or third or fourth set since the end of GX, so it's still relatively recent, you know? It makes enough sense.
Duel Night, we are back!
It's always
for
Triff
a very
opening.
special episode. Let's go!
Okay, maybe not
Guys,
always
welcome
Triff,
back
but it feels like
to
Triff
Duel
more often
Night.
than not.
We got a really competitive draft this episode.
We took away the
Great
Yusei
roster of
poster and
talented
replaced
players.
it with Jaden
We're
and
gonna show these
Yugi.
guys who's boss.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Pat.
Good
and
work,
super
guys.
excited to be
Hello.
here on Duel Night. Traveled all the way from
I think you're
Jersey,
back,
New
yeah,
Jersey,
from
all way
the
out here to
tournament,
Toronto,
from the Grand
and,
Prix.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
Raging
Sorry, the Grand
battle.
Prix, I
In today's
misspoke.
episode, we got two YCS champions
Power Tool was
and
on this
two
one.
Duel Night champions. I'm the season 1 Duel Night champion. Steven is the season 2.
It's funny how they show
champion.
Power
We got
2 on the
Pac,
cover, yet we're
YCS champion. Now
not
we
in
got
that a
Jesse,
single
now
moment in that
five-time
entire introduction did we
YCS
bring up that
champion.
Power
Yeah,
2
check out Pac
existed.
and Jesse, I'll leave
I know
down
the
the channel
intro
links.
is supposed to be
The
like
link is
separate
responsible.
content,
You guys check
usually
them
from
out.
like all that
And
other
Jesse
stuff or
recently
whatever,
started his own
but it's
YouTube
still
channel,
like,
so guys,
behold,
Jesse and
our
subscribe
great
there.
raging
You
battle.
know
There's a
that?
Power 2 on the
Anyways, very
cover.
excited for
There
the raging
is?
battle. Without further ado, let the raging battle begin.
Let's rev it up.
Hi guys, we're back on Duel Night. Today we got a very special guest. We got Pac here all the way from Jersey.
It's on to duel. You're
I appreciate the
you're
energy.
making your voice deeper for that as well.
I was making my voice deeper.
So many miles just to lose.
Dude,
Dude,
there's...
bro. You're YCS
It really does suck. I came all the way across the country to go 0-3 or whatever.
That's right.
Who's gonna be season 3?
It was not worth it.
Raging battle is gonna be super duper fun. Jesse, are you excited?
Yeah.
Steven?
Is the score good, guys?
Pac?
Marshmallow, I think that was.
Let the draft begin!
Again, is it a bad sign that I can see that it was 3 stars and mostly why I didn't think Marshmallow? It was even blurry too. I know this game too well for my own good.
This draft is ridiculous. I feel like
Again, I could have been a brilliant scientist, but instead I'm here knowing Yu-Gi-Oh!
a lot of people
trivia.
play crazy different decks
Whose
here.
fault is
People play
that? Mine.
Different strategies here. I feel like
There's a lot of really
a lot of really powerful cards in this draft. I'm gonna cap.
I mean, yeah, but the Earthbound Immortals, they're the best deck. Earthbound Immortals don't really get good until the support wave, even then it's not that great. It's one of those where it's like, as Rick Ted Yu-Gi-Oh! Put it, they're boss monsters, not an archetype. You're supposed to just throw them in a deck and have fun rather than put them all together. You can do that, not advisable.
Jesse, how about you, bro?
Although it is easier to put them all in a deck now with the new support too. Again, not advisable, but you are able to do it.
They're gonna pop off in 1 second. Oh, I'm the best deck ever!
Earthbound's best deck!
I have the best deck.
Shade. All right, guys, we're on the Raging Battle draft.
I thought I was gonna say, I have to use the bathroom.
and 2 Blackwing sure the blue flame. Whoever matches gets to face each other in this episode of Duel Night for the very first round. All right, guys, are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. That's me. Ooh, that's me.
Yeah, photo finish.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
You know, you get to see. There we go.
Sorry, you're gonna go lose another gun tag.
No! Let's wrap it up!
Well, at least we get the finals early. Get them out of the way. Hey.
All right, I get to play against Pac.
I'm hoping
and
Pac
against
goes all the way
Newbie
to the
again.
finals just for
Last
some
time I played
variety in
against Newbie was
matchups.
Ryan Yu, and I got my ass handed to me. I
Yep.
think this time can be different, though.
But you're
Last
right, you're
time I
right.
played Pac was also in the top 4. It was YCS Costa Rica. And that's a tournament I won.
Oh my god, so I've played Canadian's best duelist, Jessica Cotton.
Canadian's
I have played him before
best
in the past
duelist.
in YCS level tournaments, and to be quite honest, he's cooked me, I think, every single time. I'm definitely not looking forward to this, but I know for sure it's gonna be a good match, and I hope to put on a great show.
Sam, good. Because Sam beat me the last episode.
Reminds
Now
me
it's
of
time for my
a story I
revenge
heard
in
from
Raging Battle.
some
Steven!
big
Damn it!
YouTuber
Honestly,
thing.
Steven's like a really close friend of mine.
Back when he was a
I
kid, he
kinda wanted to face
was
Steven in the
found out
finals.
that,
Now, Steven, I have to beat you, unfortunately.
There you go.
I definitely prefer Pac
oh yeah,
to Jesse
he heard
because,
Jim
you know,
Carrey
Jesse
was
and I have some sort of
Canadian.
rivalry
His
going on,
response
and I
was,
lost him on the
he's
very first
Canadian?
episode of
I thought he was
Duel
white.
Night by beating him. Pac, I hope you beat him. Let's go.
Like, he was a kid. We're all stupid as kids. That's why you're kids, because you're stupid. Anyway, this is a cool intro.
Alright guys, as you can see here,
I like the new
this is my
card,
deck list.
the title
So
card.
I decided
Glad
to play the
beats.
Gladiator
Heck
based
yeah.
strategy because during the drafting process, it was the only deck that did require a lot of extra
Got guy
monsters.
Zaris
As
and
I noticed that the
Heraclonis
draft
in
was
here
going
too.
around and the drafting process
Ah.
happened. A lot
Glad
of extra
Beast,
monsters
the
were
thing that
gone,
got
a
us out
few
of
critical
Teledad
components
formats.
of decks were
At least
gone,
regular
so
Dad
I
format.
figured that I just build Glad Beast, which requires like the less commitment to the extra
I
deck,
love that
and I can
video
just grab,
from,
draft like good stuff. I was able to get
Forgot
Heavy
the
Storm as
guy.
one of my first pick, so I know that like I can
Oh
play
yeah,
like
the guy
a
who does
trap
the
heavy
history
deck,
on
like
Yu-Gi-Oh
Glad Beast
cards,
and
I
not
forgot
get
his name,
punished
it'll
by
come
cards
to
like
me
Heavy Storm,
randomly.
and I was able to get like 2 judgments
When
really
he did the
early on,
history
so I
of
feel really
Glad
good about
Beast or
this.
something like
I
that.
have a lot of defensive
Guys, our
cards to
escapes and
protect
it's
my
the
Gladiator
Samoa
Beast,
Joe
and
Thieves
I
song.
think this is like the closest deck to like Prankies, which is
It
like
was
the deck
great.
that I'm kind of like known for. So just sticking the Glad monsters, connecting an attack, and like being able to generate an infinite advantage from that is really sick. So during the drafting process,
guy
some of the
does
cards
the
I also
rise
looked
and
into
fall
were
of
like 7
spirits.
Tools
It's
of the
gonna bother
Bandit, which
me.
is a super underrated card this format. But it's really good at stopping cards like Oppression. They're not expecting you to have 7 tools, but it also
No,
stops cards
because
like
you're not
the
expecting
Blackwing
7
trap,
tools
which,
in
like,
this day and
Heavy
age.
Storms or Feather Dusters all your back row. So like I was trying to play around all of those cards, so I made sure to get some cards like 7 tools just to like protect my game plan as well.
Good strategy. Ooh, nice. Going more lights for you, I see here. Oh, with Gores, of course, because duh.
The draft
Mega
just
capital
finished,
G, that was the
and,
YouTuber.
Here's my deck. It's
There we
a
go.
Lightsworn Psychic Synchro Strategy.
I like
Not
the
really
name.
what I
I'll
think
give you
anybody
that
would
one.
expect of looking at this card pool. When I started the draft,
It's
I was
funny how
sure there'd be a lot of
Psychics have
hate
slowly
drafting,
become
and
similar
it'd
to
be
the
really hard to
zombie
pick
engine in
one
that
full
you just
theme.
throw them in
So I
anything and
tried
they're
getting
fine
the first
generally.
cards not particular to any one theme and seeing where I can go from there. I got Dandelion fairly early on, however, someone took all the Debris Dragons.
I
So
wonder
had to
who that
improvise
could
on something
be.
else. I noticed Plague Spitter was gone too, and so were the Divas. So my only
Bastards!
were Psychics. So I lent in and built a deck around that. I managed to get all these lights.
They always
on
get to the
cards
good stuff
to fuel
first.
up the psychic engine that needs the graveyard, as well as malicious.
Not that you can't work
Dandelion.
with these pickings, but
Charge
still.
and recharge can also be some draw power, and that is super strong. What really shines here is the psychic cards. 2 of probably the best cards ever printed that never really got a good chance to shine.
Take me
are
to your
psychic
leader.
cards.
Your
Telekinetic
wish is
Power
on
Well
demand.
and
I mean
Mind
command.
Master. Mind Master is pretty much substitute for psychics. I contribute a psychic monster and pay 800 life points, but summon another one from the deck.
Huh.
This
I
is
never
not
noticed it
one.
was doing like
I
the
can
whole
cycle through my
no
good
no
effects
thing. I always thought
of
that was like a
Psychic
tail or
Jumper
something
and
that was
Structural
glowing.
Tron, which are both solid cards in their own right. Get both their
When I see
effects,
Mind,
and then
like I don't see
critical levels
Mind
are
Master
one,
played
and
very
super
often. It wasn't
Power
played very
Well
often
is
until the
essentially
errata
Soul
came
Charge,
out. And even
another
then, it's
card
not.
that's
Well, I
really
haven't seen it
good.
very much.
I pick any number level 2 or lower psychics from my grave, bring them back from the grave.
Can only speak from
then I pay the
experience.
cost of 300 times the levels. So if anything, it's actually cheaper than Soul Charge. And it's a quick play
Yeah.
spell. So that one is incredible for giving me good tuners.
It's
and also giving me access
debatably
to
better
Psychic
Soul
Jumper,
Charge, as he
which
said.
lets me swap control of monsters. So if I am finding a lack of non-tuners, because my deck doesn't have that many, I can swap my Mind Master for one of my opponent's monsters, giving them something
Psychics
useless.
are predominantly
and
synchro
myself
monsters. Yes,
big
there are
monsters.
Xyz and fusions
Kind
and
of
all
bridging
that
the light
stuff,
ones and
but
psychics together.
it's predominantly a
full of light monsters,
synchro
and honest is one of the
type
best cards in the game at this
deck
point.
thing.
I feel like an auto include in there.
A synchro monster type. I have all the debris dragons. I stole them. I just love how we get. That was a perfect transition.
is my
Jesse,
deck
I
list.
couldn't find any Debris Dragons for Deep Sea Divas. And then here comes Striff. I took them.
A bunch of staples to
Also, yeah,
protect
that
them,
was Mars Bloodstone. I like
and
how
a
we would
bunch
show
of foot
the
monsters that they will not see coming that combo with my
rarity
Debris
things in the
Dragon.
cards too.
I'll be able to utilize
That's
all these
nice.
together, but there is one problem. I didn't drop the Black Rose. I don't have a Dragon Synchro.
You
But it doesn't
bastard!
matter. You wanna know why? Because my Debris Dragon, when it comes to
Now how you
some
gonna
other
make?
stuff,
Now what are you
I'm
gonna do
going
with Debris
to
Dragon
my
sets?
Monarchs. So I'm gonna
I mean,
include
Debris
the
Dragon does have
Monarchs here to
decent
make
defense
up for the
points,
fact
but
that I forgot to drop
who
the
normal
Black
sets
Rose.
Debris
I'm gonna
Dragon?
combine
Well, I
all
did,
of these.
but-
I'm gonna tell you something
Point
right now.
is-
I'm gonna pull the greatest victory in the history of Duel Night. Right here, right now. Let's go.
I'd say you say that every time, but most of the time you're right. I'm just gonna make my
All right, guys,
thumbnail
so we finished
making
drafting.
very
I
much
truly believe I have the
easier.
best deck in the entire
Watch
room,
me use
and
none
this
of
is
them.
my strategy today. In the beginning of the draft, I was trying to go for some sort of Chaos Blackwing
Maybe Power
strategy.
Tool wasn't in
So
the
the
set.
very first card I drafted
Why
was
would it be on the
Dark Arm
cover then if it
Dragon.
wasn't in the set?
I saw this card and I took.
Konami wouldn't lie to us,
my
would they?
dad Still, and the convenience store getting milk. So. You know, it's gonna have a dad in my deck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dark Arm
Sorry to
Dragon
hear
is a
that,
powerful card, especially in a dark archetype deck like Blackwing's Dark Arm Dragon. Very, very powerful monster. The second card I drafted was Goyle Guardian because if I'm choosing to play Blackwings, Blizzard and any level 4 monster
It's
helps
still
me
the
make Goyle
pre-errata.
Guardian, and Goyle Guardian can beat basically
Said
any
one tuner,
level 8
not one
monster.
Earth tuner.
It can beat Stardust, it can beat Thought Ruler, it can literally beat everything. So
Except
Goyle
for a Red
Guardian
Dragon
is a card I
Archfiend.
drafted as well.
Then it's in
Blackwing
trouble.
strategy, obviously, Icarus attack is very, very powerful.
Or that
Black
Gish
Rowan is
Galkin
very powerful.
Sea
If I
Lord
put a
thing
Black
with
Rowan,
3,000
I'm more likely
attack.
just gonna win the entire duel.
Well, if it gets
Another
up to
alternative
3,000
win
attack,
condition
of
is my
course.
Crush Card Virus. It's one of the very first cards I also drafted as well, alongside Sangan.
I'm so glad the
Didi
Sea Lord
Crow
is
and Necro
essentially a
Guardian that I have in my
Moki
deck.
Moki.
If I see any of those monsters like
With
Sangan,
Moki Moki smacked out on the
Necro Guardian or
field.
Didi Crow, my Crush Card Virus immediately becomes live, especially in a draft where Light Sworns, Gladiator Beast, and Synchro Turbo is dominant in a draft like this.
Well, yeah, you're
Crush
in the
Card Virus can
5Ds era.
immediately be
Synchro Shogun is the name
detrimental
of the
and can
game.
beat game with one single flip. So this is my Blackwing strategy, you know, just collude for game, and yeah, see you in the shadow.
Because it
Realm,
works
everyone.
out so
Let's
well
go.
for my hero, Brock Turner, man. I'm sorry, that transition still was terrible to me. I couldn't find any of the Debris Dragon or the Deep Sea Divas. I stole them! I'll steal it! No one will ever know!
You know what sound I'm making, Steven?
Well, what sound is that specifically? I'm not
Birds
sure.
flock as a group. Caw-caw, caw-caw, caw-caw.
Yes, and that's a losers group. So now I'm gonna beat you with the better deck than birds.
Okay.
It's the only bird call I can
Whatever
do,
deck
don't
my
ask
deck
for
is,
more.
It's not really a bird deck.
I apologize for your
My
My
eardrums.
dragon deck,
I
yes.
have to eliminate you to go to the finals.
I can't let that happen.
Let's go.
It's like the only bird call I can do. I am contractually obligated to do so. If I don't, I'm get sued by the government
It was a 4,
itself.
but it was off screen.
Which government? Yes.
5.
All of them.
Five
At
as
once.
well. Close enough.
Including
Good
Atlantis.
luck starting.
Sounds
Somebody
good.
does just start talking and don't actually know
Alright,
where I'm
Steven's the one
going.
first. I am drawing for turn.
My brain's like, guess we're doing this now.
Is insane.
Oh no.
Oh, activate Black Whirlwind.
Oh, that's not good.
That's the
Yes,
best
I will
opener
not
for
go
Black
away.
Winds.
I will normal
No
summon
debate.
Blackwing Bora.
Oh.
Normal summon
Activate
Bora,
Black
okay.
Whirlwind.
Wow, it's so powerful.
Birds flock as one. I add Collude.
Salute! No!
Collude to my hand. All right, Steven. Okay. I will go back into my deck again. Now I'll put you on a clock. I activate Don't Sarcophagus.
Nice, nice.
Unless he banish a card in my deck. Does he get to see it, Mr. Jesse?
Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness! And the card is
Dark Arm Dragon!
home. I'm coming home.
Oh no.
Tell the world that I'm coming home.
Dark Arm
That's an
Dragon.
hysterical thing to have, is it?
My hand is nice here. If I can find a way to out this Black Whirlwind before he goes plus 1,000, and if I find a way to stop that die when it gets dropped, it's no problem, baby. Victory will be mine.
Gold sarcophagus for Dad. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Let the rain.
Wash away. It's never gonna touch the field because you're gonna die by then.
Ooh.
Steven, good luck, my friend.
Thank you.
Now, you can shuffle my deck.
No problem.
Okay. Now I'll set 2 cards face down,
Oh no.
and I'll end up my turn. Steven.
Draw. Other cards guard me. Yeah.
Exodia!
I'm gonna
Obliterate!
Charge the Light Brigade.
Jeez.
Sending
That'd have
3
been
cards to
hysterical.
my
Like, everyone
graveyard.
would be.
For cost.
Showcasing a Ryza and 2
always
Forbidden
expect.
Chalices for cost. Is there a response to my
I
charges?
understand does it all
Brigade?
himself, or he has a group of editors, probably editors, but they clearly earn their paycheck. I say this every time.
Oh,
They do a
that
good
is
job.
fine, my friend.
Can I read Kalut's?
Yes, please read it.
That is public information, technically, since he revealed it, I guess.
Alright, so I will add the
Plus,
card.
we're not playing in an
Lila,
official tournament, we're
Light
playing
Sword
with our
Sorceress.
friends at the end of the day, so,
And then I will summon Lila, the Light Sword
Now, if Triff
Sorceress.
had guessed and be
Yes.
like, can I see Elf and
And
the
then I'll
Raven?
enter the
Sure.
battle phase.
That-
Yeah, declare
that
attack
would
on
not
Kalut.
be allowed.
On Bora.
Damage step.
No.
Damage
Attack
cap.
declaration response.
No more, nothing.
Econ to put this in defense.
Ooh.
He was trying to make him
I'll
dump the
activate.
Kalute.
Increase attack.
Ooh. Nice, nice. So they both go to the graveyard either way.
Icarus attack! Ah!
Yeah.
I was thinking, of course I'm gonna play on Icarus attack. I could have Econ put his card in defense and then enter battle. However, if I did that, then I get absolutely obliterated to cards like Bottomless Trap Hole.
Yeah.
I lose 2 cards for 1 in those scenarios. Bottomless.
We lost
Cyber
2
Exit,
cards in the
Vapor
end
Assault,
either way,
Cover
but,
Up my summon.
but to be fair,
I
so
have
did
to go through
Sam.
this
So at the end of the
round.
day,
It does make
we
sure
broke
that he
even.
gets an Abyssal monster as well. So the negative is not that bad. But I did think.
I
when
think
using
Tripp
Econ
was
before
also trying to get him
but
to
I just
activate
lost to any
Kalute's
other
effect
trap,
like
so it's fine. I really wanna
preemptively
get rid of the
and
Black
therefore
Whirlwind.
get 300 attack points
So
and then
far,
switch
it's
it
all
to
good. It's not
defense
the
so
best,
the,
but I do have to get rid of the Black
Kalute would be
Whirlwind
nothing.
ASAP.
The reason why I changed Igor's attack on my
So,
board
yeah.
is because I didn't want Lila to mill, and he was already gonna get rid of one of the back rolls anyways. So I felt like it was a fair trade by just Icarusing attack. Of course, the board.
Yeah, it's better to
both
break
Lila
even
and
than
also
to
Econ,
lose straight up.
ensuring that Steven doesn't get the mill at the
I never got the point of
Pretty
view
good
it's like
to
a
be honest,
tie
and
is
that's why I
worse than
decided to
losing. What are you
Icarus
talking
attack.
about?
I thought about putting
Losing
your
is
card
the
in
worst
defense
case
first and then
scenario.
entering battle phase, but I prefer
Tying
Icarus
is
attack. Get the
is
out of my face.
preferable.
I will set 1 and proceed to pass.
I mean, I know in the case of a draw, it's like there's no then we don't know who's better, but yeah.
No, not this guy.
Blizzard the far north. Effect.
Although
think about this one.
in a
That's
TV
fine.
show, getting
target
consistent
the bar,
ties
so
now,
they
that's
don't
worse
want
than
to, by the way.
losing.
Yes.
Let's go to the
I'm talking about from the point of view as in real life.
Steven, I'll enter the battle phase. Blizzard attack.
Successful damage.
Now I'll end my turn.
You scared? Draw.
A little bit.
I'm never scared.
Wow, that's actually really cool. All right, for my move, I will special summon.
Side the dragon.
Yeah!
It is
I
still
would like to
good.
dedicate this card to my good friend that
Yeah,
didn't make it to this
Nick.
episode.
Whoa.
Soon.
Oh, nice.
Your brother,
Thank you.
because he showed me the power of this card
By kicking my butt with
roughly
it.
like 7 episodes ago.
Yes.
And then I
At
will
least we're paying
enter
attention to
the
the
battle
story.
phase, and I'll utilize my Cyber Dragon to destroy. Attack Bora!
Yeah. He's afraid of Kalute, as he
I'll
should be.
set 1. And set 1. I mean, I would set 1. Go ahead.
I will draw for turn, Mr. Even Steven.
Yes.
Draw. Wow, Steven. I just top decked another best card in my deck.
Don't do it.
I second
Tap my
Kalute.
phase, effect of daddy. Card in my hand.
My dad is home. My dad is home. My dad is finally home.
But
No
do you
more
have?
summon Blizzard the far north.
But I don't think you have enough Blackwings in the graveyard or dark attribute
Provide back, of course,
monsters.
the Bora. Now I'll synchro these 2 cards.
Yep, has to be in defense. Synchro
I'll
Shogun.
summon Goyo Guardian.
Goyo Guardian.
Armed Wing would have
End
been
with that.
hilarious. Armed Wing isn't good considered by today's
Well,
standards.
I
Just
know
the
you have Dark
sheer
Arm in hand.
inflict
I know you have
piercing gate
Kalute
fire
in
attack
hand. And you have
could be
one
funny
unknown card in
sometimes.
hand. What can I possibly be scared of?
And sometimes you need
No
that
problem.
piercing, man. It's that simple.
Good.
Yes, make
Not
your Shadow
often,
Dragon
but
and then
sometimes
summon
you
your
need that
Dark Arm
pierce.
Dragon.
On DD Crow.
DD Crow. And now he
Crow,
has
which one?
3 Blackwings engraved. Great.
I see
Sorry,
what you're trying
3
to do.
dark
dude.
attribute
You're
monsters
trying to
engraved.
summon out that guy.
Daddy.
Yeah, no duh.
Good boy.
Now, I will. Now, how many darks have I made off?
2. This 2.
There's 3.
That's 2.
That's 3 darks, Mr. Steven. I will special summon Dark
Here we go.
Priority.
To target.
Priority to target the back row.
Dark Arm Dragon? Meet my Regeki break.
Really? Well played.
That's a 7 Tools of the Bandit.
Cost is
I'm gonna respectfully scoop the duel.
I'm going to respectively punch you in the face.
Steven thinks Regeki Break is gonna stop me? Activate my face down!
I will activate my solemn judgment.
So, it wasn't 7 tools, you can't scoop. Yeah, it do be like that.
Tell Steven that I'm coming home. You're at 6,700. This is cost, right? Because I already target.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I'll activate Dark Arm again to pop this.
Snowman here.
Now
Dang
I'll
it.
enter the battle phase.
Oops, sense on one.
Royal Guardian attacking Cyber Dragon.
He wants to keep one engraved just to be safe.
So you lose 600.
7.
So you lose 700.
I refuse for the effect to be activated.
Resolve. Oh, can I take 7?
No.
Wow, this is crazy.
That's not your effect.
Yeah.
Damage step?
Sure.
Who's your attack? Damage step? A Kalu?
Sure.
Any wars?
No.
14. And then Dark Arm to 28.
Am I alive?
You are alive! You're 500. Wait, no. You're at 500.
I don't care. I am Pegasus, and I know what card I'm drawing. I smell it like my Valentine.
Glance.
This is my.
Whoa, what are you doing?
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna Black Rose you, so I still win the
No,
duel.
you don't. Steven, I'll use Blizzard in your side.
And then do what? Just another card for me to Black Rose. I don't care.
So much. Level 7 Synchro.
Dark Strike Fighter.
No!
Uh.
Dark Strike Fighter. I think that was the fastest clap in the history of Duel.
And it was to you of all people.
Whoa!
Effect Dark Strike Fighter. Oh, treat himself.
Ah! Da-da-da-da-da, GG! Nicely done. That was well done. Oh, Sam!
That was a wash.
Yeah,
That was a
That
wash.
deck is so. He drew like
I got clapped.
combination.
Steven thought he had one more
Good
turn.
game.
But Dark Strike Fighter, absolute game. GG, Steven. Quickest 2 turns of my entire life.
Yeah.
Best of luck to Sam in the finals. I got it destroyed there. I'm
Yeah, you
cheering on
did.
Sam. Blackwings are insane. If you could set up Black Whirlwind with a bunch of traps and a bunch of Blackwings and synchros, dude, the duel's over. So shout out to Sam. I'm cheering you on in the finals. And I'm gonna clap up the Ultimate Patreon Losers match. I'm rarely there, but see you guys there.
I still can't believe Trips got owned like that. It's just... Nobody's the one doing the owning, but now he got owned. But then again, Sam has also been pretty consistently doing the
What happened last time we played in top 4 of
OTKs.
the tournament?
Maybe not quite an OTK, but you know what I mean by that.
Four-time champion after top 4.
Is it 5 times?
No, 4 time. It was 4 times.
5 time.
At the time. But man, so we got an epic match here. I'm excited. Jesse, may the best duelist win. You wanna roll?
Yeah, for sure.
High roll. Oh, it got off the camera, so let's reroll.
Off the table.
Yeah. Oh.
6.
Like that. Like
It's gonna be like that, is it?
Anything we can get.
Like that. I'll start, Jesse. Good luck, duelist.
Oh, it's like that,
I'll
is
draw
it?
for turn, Jesse. I'll set 1, 2, 3,
End face.
Am I getting Steven or do you set 3?
and then I'll set.
4, 5.
Take it easy on me, alright? I'll set 1 and I'll pass her to you, duelist.
Draw.
So in this scenario, what I decided to do was set all 3 of my back row because Jesse has the read that I'm playing like some sort of trap strategy. So setting my Gladiator's Proving Ground is, I think, really clever here because the whole concept is that to bluff like real traps, and setting the Gladiator monster was also so that he can try to attack into it. I can Wabaku protect it and then like tag it out into advantage for on his turn.
That was
So
a
that
good...
was like the concept of my play there.
It
So I
makes
have a
sense to
decision here.
me.
Set monster, set 3 back row.
Makes
I think
sense.
This could either be a Raikou or a Gladiator Beast. It's iffy if I should be going in here. If I don't go in and take it slow, and it does happen to be Gladiator Beast, I could get steamrolled out of the game. The reason to play it slow would be playing on back rows, but I don't know if I have a great way of forcing them out anyways, so I may just go in and make the play that loses to not that much. And while some back row do hurt me, I think the only thing I'd be scared of if I make this play is Bottomless and Oppression. Normal Summit, Mind Master.
Okay, that's good.
Then I will activate Emergency Teleport.
Oh,
Nice,
that's
nice.
good, Jesse.
Special Summoning
Oh shoot, this is dangerous.
Psychic Jumper from the deck.
Okay, this card allows you to just take control of my monster, right?
Yeah, it's creature swap for paying 1,000.
I was only face a monster though. Okay.
Yep. Then I will pay 800 life.
Yep,
Effect Attributing.
that's good. No responses there.
Destructron. Okay.
Okay.
On priority.
Yeah, priority. What do you want to target?
Okay, 1,000 to, I believe, return that to the
See, sure.
hand.
Wow, Jesse's just made
Or
an
snipe it.
insane play. So he had Mind Master and Teleport, which is a one of during the draft, actually.
Really?
But he teleports for a really sick play, which is to summon Destructron. Destructron is actually not once per turn. He's going to be able to clear
It's
all of
Destruct.
my back row.
It is
I do have
Destroy.
Lava
I
Cleaves in
misunderstood.
response to Destructron's effect, so I should be fine here.
Destructotron is a fantastic card here. The reason this play wasn't too risky is Destructotron can destroy all of its background. Now the risky part here
So
is
it's like
if he has
Night Beam,
Bottomless or
but
Royal
it can
Oppression, he could theoretically stop it from hitting the field.
yeah, as a cost.
Bottomless isn't as bad, however, because back
Night
then you
Beam
could
kind of
use
is a kind of
priority, which means you can
skyrocketing
activate the once
usage
per turn
after it was
effect on
printed.
summon
Just like basically
immediately
replaced
before they get a chance
MST.
to Bottomless.
It didn't
They'd be on
fully
the same
replace
chain.
it
So I
because
Destructotron immediately on summon. You can still use
Night Beam
Bottomless, but
has
as
the
long as I
downside
don't
of you
target
can
the
only destroy
Bottomless,
face
I
down
still take
cards.
one
Now
other
granted, your
card
opponent
with
cannot
it,
respond
and
to
I'll be
those
trading a
cards.
+1 on my
Which said
Destructotron,
another way
so
how
it's not
Night
that
Beam
bad.
is better than
And I'll still be able to keep playing
Destructotron.
afterwards.
But MST can destroy face up cards as well as
Gladiator's
face
Proving
down
Ground.
ones, so both have their
Not too
usages.
shabby, eh?
I'll pay 1,000, target this.
Despite MST being at 1 and Night
I'll
Beam
change
being
one.
at 3, people just played like 3 Night Beams and a
Pay 1,000.
MST, or like 2 Night Beams and an MST.
Another Proving Ground.
I would have done the same thing. It's a good play. There's so much.
Unfortunately, he lost both of his searchers, so maybe it would have been better to just set one of them. You know, keep at least one of your searches in your hand. Your plan made sense, but it also freaking backfired.
I can go for my
Although it could have been worse. He could have set
ready
his entire searches and then get Harpy's Feather Duster.
kind of nice.
Magical Android.
Hi, Android.
Sir.
And then I'll use one of the best spell cards that no one has ever really used, and that is Power Wall.
Oh my god.
Hang
Soul
up the
Charge for
butt.
Psychic, level 2 alert. Then I take 200 times the level, or 300 times the level, so 3, so I take 900.
Yep.
So it will be pretty low. That's fine.
Man, I can't wait for Pack to sector it like frickin'
And I'll summon the
Hume
jumper,
Tom or
the
something
Mind
and finish
Master.
him off.
There's some any mode.
I know it doesn't listen to
Right, I can.
3,000
Yeah.
damage. It's called a
So
joke.
Synchro.
Yep.
I'll just make another Android. And now
Another one.
I'm under Wild Key, so I can't do damage.
Yep.
And the end phase, however,
I like how they even
will
made her
gain
hair
600 for
move.
each Psychic twice, so I gain
That's extra
3,600.
detail I
Oh,
respect.
So I no longer am at a huge life points deficit.
You just pop both my Proving Grounds, so.
I'll pass turn D.
Jesse
Oh,
just
don't
healed back everything he
Yo,
lost.
No way.
Well, maybe not
He
every
actually
single
did the
thing, but
combo,
yeah.
like the forbidden combo, the power world loop. Danger, guys.
I
Almost
love
have
that
been
meme.
Darius.
That's fine.
I'll attack over your Mind Master.
Damage step?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Damage calculation?
Yep.
It's nuts. Also, that was a gorgeous, honest animation, like an actual, like an actual angel. Because if you've seen those things, like what the angels actually canonically look like, it's horrific.
Honest, but I'll
I
take
think
it.
they're just
Nice,
like
but it
honest
uses something
art
either
with
way.
the honest Neos background. But honest Neos is just Neos with honest swings, so it works out. It's like he gets his own property back.
I don't believe it's Mirror Force. I'll enter the battle phase.
Sure.
Declare an attack with Magical
Also,
Android.
my
take
man
24.
just used freaking honest in a psychic deck.
24.
I'll take that as well, and I'll also take Mind Master. So I'll
I'm
take...
debating if I want to attack with Mind Master.
Oh, you sure?
Mind Master.
Okay, sure.
So it's 4,900 total.
Take 4,900 damage. Yes, they'll put me at 3,000.
Correct.
Yes, yeah, I didn't know you were playing a 2023 deck. That literally was an insane combo.
It was nice, wasn't it?
The life points gain is actually going to be quite annoying. 3,600 every deck phase. Recuperate all the life points you lost for their effects. Not bad, not bad. As expected of a 5-time champion. But I'm about to be a Duel Knight champion.
Ooh. Throwing that
I'll
shade.
take the Mind Master. I think 800.
Sure. Cost?
I'll tribute one of the Magical Androids.
Resolve.
So I will summon Psychic Jumper.
Yep.
Okay, so now I don't have an Honest anymore, and seeing as he was already ignoring playing around the Honest last point, if I leave up this Mind Master and attack, he probably will attack again. And I don't want to leave any monsters he can swing with Gladiator Beast into and then tag out from Milo to start cleaning up the field. Can't really push much farther. So I want to swap this out, sync over something new, and I will normal summon Dandelion.
My brother in Christ. Why?
No, I already
Hey,
discarded
you-
Christ to the graveyard.
Synchro Summon,
Another Synchro 5.
Magical Android.
Oh my god.
I get 2 tokens out for Dandelion.
How many of these things do you
activate-
have? Just 3.
Bottomless trap hole to remember.
Not bad. But I still get the tokens.
2 tokens are fine.
So I get 2 tokens.
Yep.
and I'll
Thank
sync
goodness
the
the tokens
out.
aren't psychics. Ooh, jeez.
I'll
Trishula?
summon
Thought Ruler. Okay.
Thought Ruler Archfiend.
I miscounted.
I will.
I see 4 odds like that.
Master?
It's like, I'm not counting.
Damn, that really sucks. Jesse
Just
did a
assume
really
Trishula
clever
every
play
time.
here, which is to
Like
start
Stardust or
using all of the
something.
materials on his board in order to make a Thought Ruler. And because he didn't leave any small monsters for me to beat over, this Thought Ruler is going to be
Yeah,
really,
for
really hard for my deck
Glad
to counter.
We like our
Moreover,
small
the Thought
monsters to
Ruler
beat
can,
over.
you know, play around cards like Shrink, Deep Prison, Sakuretsu, and all that good stuff. So I don't know what I can top that here. I think
Sakuretsu
Mirror Force
wouldn't
would be
save
great,
you.
but
Oh wait,
it's
you're
my
not
own deck
Vincent
list.
in the
After
Awakening.
all,
My bad.
3 of my magical androids.
Well, at least you don't have to deal with any more magical androids unless it activates Monster Reborn or something.
Game phase. So 1 card and I'll pass turn.
Draw for turn. Onto the battle phase.
Yes.
Let's kind of attack the Firewatch.
Yep. Effective game 18 is good.
Awesome. More luck ones for me there. I will then set a back row, and I'll call it a turn.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by.
Yep.
Me. I'll normal single
Okay.
party.
Sure.
Shrink.
It only stops
Targeting,
targeting.
yeah.
Okay. On psychics.
Psychic monsters, yeah.
All psychic monsters.
I pay
Yeah.
1,000.
So that 1 and I'll pass turn to you.
I draw for turn. Unfortunately, this is not the card I needed, but I'm gonna have to bluff a Mirror Force, which is not on my deck list, but he does think I was able to get
Yeah,
it. Trying to see if I can
mind
get into his
games.
head here and maybe hope for like a misplay, but he is one of the greatest, so
Can only hope.
Draw.
Yep.
In phase 1,
Yep.
I'll activate the card I drew for turn. Would you like to activate it for me?
Wait, what?
Fam.
Yeah, I'll activate
Oh!
Giant Grenade.
I'm like, what do you show him? MST?
I'm getting sacked.
damn, of course. This is just put like, you know, salt on the wound. He drew Giant Trunade, just, you know, just to put in my face that I have no chance of coming
No.
back. Doesn't matter, guys.
Trap stun. It doesn't matter.
I'll take 9 points of damage.
Which would have been doubly bad because we had like,
And I'll
I
gain
know he's
18.
bluffing the
18
Mirror
again,
Force,
yeah.
but could be like a Wabaku
That
or
put
something.
me at
That would have
2100
helped.
to your
Plus 9.
I messed up.
Yep. Yeah,
So
you're-
it should be an 89.
Yep. To my
21.
2100 correct.
I'll reset my back row.
It's okay, the
Your turn.
life point person is
Draw.
in charge of this. They got
Stand
this.
by. Me. I'll activate Gladiator's Proving Ground.
The third one? Okay.
What Glad
What
Beast
happens
could
if
you
all
possibly
monsters-
search?
Yeah, you really needed this bottomless to turn earlier.
Yep. It's actually quite unfortunate. I think Jesse
I wish I had the gem,
Quite
not the gem knight.
unfortunate.
I wish I had the Glad
gonna
Beast
do that?
fusion right now. The one that uses the graveyard.
Just show me the card.
Heraclus will give him the least amount of life points possible. And has the highest amount of defense of the level 4 or lower Glad Beasts.
Wait, Rhoda.
Sure.
At Aaron.
I like how its special ability when a special summon from the deck is gain 300 defense
Almost done?
points. Bakari only gets 300 attack, but that's still better than its defense.
Literal Force.
Yeah, nice.
Oh no! Anyway.
Back the game.
Don't do it, bro.
Poor Pax.
Work.
Poor Pax. We really hope we get the
You have
finals,
to use this
but
card.
dang.
Oh my god. That was
Get
brutal.
Caius.
That was actually devastating.
Also,
I drew 5
Jesse
Glad
has the
Beasts
Black
monsters. I drew
Rose.
Double Warrior Chariot, 3 Glad Beasts, and 1 Roboku.
I'm not really too mad to lose to Jesse. I really liked his deck. It was really, really cool. I love Psychic, so it's really
Yeah, at
cool
least
to
he
see
lost to
what he was able
Inspired
come
deck,
up and
not
conjure up during the drafting
Snake
process.
Eyes or something.
Jesse, good luck in the finals. Guys, you have to go to the Patreon because not only am I going to be playing Steven in a Patreon exclusive, but I'll also be including a special bonus episode in which I play against Sam. Just for funsies, you know? So, if you guys want to see that, definitely go check out the Patreon and subscribe, guys.
What did I say? Easy win. Sorry, Pack, but I'll show you how it's done over here. And I'm super happy to show off some crazy combos with a sick Psychic deck. Sam, you're next.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Jesse!
What's up, Sam?
Finals.
Once again.
Every time he does
Whatever
I
birdie
think
you can
is
imitate.
the
Oh,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right, get
No,
down,
no,
another
no,
one,
no.
shot. Alright, down for what?
3. Perfect number. Even. 3. Chase. 4.
You won the first roll already. Let me win a roll.
Come on. 3. I go first. Good luck, Jesse. I'm trying to go for back-to-back. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I haven't lost any of the ones that I played so far, so maybe I'm also going back to back.
Okay. Alright, Mr. Jesse. I will draw off a turn. Stand by main phase.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to
He has
figure
the
out.
easiest deck in the room. He has normal summon the BLACKWING instead of back row.
Hey. It's not that easy.
And that's the thing, he can go normal summon pass.
You need second, bro. We're a normal summon Sirocco.
Yep. Would you like to pass here?
Darko, if you control no monsters, you can normal summon this card without attributing.
No, that took 3 minutes.
I gotta make sure.
Also, you can
Oh, your opponent has to control a monster.
Oh, damn it.
My bad. Brain fart.
I'm waiting. Still.
Give me a second. Okay, you know what?
I set Sirocco the Dawn.
What the?
It's the best play, bro.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go mad.
So this.
It's the simplest deck in the world.
Sorry.
The same two back row.
You can't prove it's the same two.
Sorry.
Can I go, please?
Let's go, man.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Reminds you of the freaking Spidey just 24
Main phase
thing
one.
about the
I feel
Dark
that's right,
World.
Goblin.
Hey, you can play Dark
You need
World.
Jack Alive?
My dog can play Dark World and kick my ass with it. GG.
That okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Activate another one.
Thank you.
I will normal summon Lila.
That was good.
Enter battle phase.
Yep.
Don't attack.
Ecuador.
Ecuador, no. That's strange. Why's that in your deck? I'll go end phase.
Oh, no effect? No?
No effect.
Sure.
So Jesse ends his turn with a face-up Lila in attack mode. The reason why Jesse's doing this is because I can read that he has Honest in his hand. It's a very obvious read, but I had the perfect strategy
it's mind
for this
games.
play.
So the set was Necrogar, and I was wondering what it could be. Hoping maybe he set a Wing Beast, and then we'll try to Icarus with it, and then Blizzard it back. But he didn't Battle Trap me, which I'm not sure reading too much into. I think he probably is an Oppression face down, and then I'm not sure what his other cards are. However, I don't love the random Blind Lila here. I'm not going to use this Lila because I have Honest. Now, that's going to tell
why.
Sam I'm Honest too, and he should get that
Makes
immediately.
sense.
It's not really much of a secret. But what I'm hoping is the fact that I have the second Honest can maybe catch him off guard, where he'll attack, I'll use Honest, and then he'll leave up another monster thinking I can't clear it, then I can attack with Honest again, turn off his Icarus attack, and kind of pop off in phase 2. That would be ideal here, and he won't see that coming. If I just use the Lila effect, I may run out of monsters, and that could be bad for myself. If I do think he's Oppression, and I don't want to take the 50-50 on hitting the back row, I really have to make sure I keep monsters in the field. Otherwise, that's how the game loses control. Stratos, Solar Recharge, Teleport. Those are good cards to go.
Okay, so you did that. That means you have Honest in hand. That's fine. Drop here.
Yes, sir.
I'll special summon, normal summon Stroke with it on.
Sure.
I'll special summon Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind.
Yep.
Blackwing Gale's effect to have.
Sure, let's go down to 850.
Unfortunately, Honest doesn't care.
Enter the bat. Oh.
The only way to out Honest by reducing points is reduce the points to 0. You gotta give it 0 attack
I'll enter
points.
the
and then
battle
you-
phase.
then
So right now my
Honest
board is Gale,
make it a suicide.
Sirocco, Bora. I have the
Unless I have
attack
two
of Lila.
Honests,
I'm
then
gonna
you're
enter
just
battle phase,
screwed.
Attack Gale onto the Lila. He's gonna drop the Honest, then I can easily attack with Sirocco, drop Clue, and kill that Lila immediately. I have Jesse in a checkmate position. It's over.
Gale the Whirlwind will attack into this.
Damage calculation.
That's fine.
Oh, let's get Honest.
So this would be at how much?
Is there anything you want to chain?
So how does it work? If I chain Collude, does it gain the effect?
Yeah, you can't kill it here.
I can't do it, right?
But I would just do it afterwards anyways. Yep, so resolves. So I go up to 2150.
This is 2150, right?
Yep. Take 850.
Yep, so this is 2150, right?
Yep, let's take 850.
Yep.
Now the Honest is gone.
Yep. And I'll attack with this.
Yep.
How's that?
Yeah, I have an Honest of my own.
Take
Collude.
cost. Discard it.
Oh no!
No way.
Oh no! On his right back, bitch.
I'll go up
55,
to
50.
You're 34. I go up to 54, 50.
55.
So you take 34, 50. You take 20. No, it's 21, 50. You take.
Sam is flummoxed by this. Like, do you believe this bull?
The look on his face. Is priceless.
Honest was one of my favorite cards for a light sword deck. Just like you're gonna be,
Bye-bye,
because
upstart
Grog
games.
get light sword dragon that like no one plays with
2150.
me.
2! He had 2!
It gains
Oh my
300 attack
God,
for
I
every
do not
light
agree.
sword
The second
monster in his
honest
graveyard. I
hand,
believe
bro.
with a different
In this
name.
case, the best line of
I
play
think it's the general
was
though.
definitely Colossal Fighter.
But yeah, it gains the attack. So it's
He
getting
had
attack
double
points, and then with
honest,
all the
bro.
honest, even more attack points.
Sam,
I was
oh
taking
God,
some
I get that. I
Zexal
get you every
numbers
single
up in
time.
here.
This wasn't exactly how I figured it would play out, but I'm not complaining. This was a nice +1 here. We lost tempo, we lost life points. Pretty
I lost
sure
2
can
cards in
clean
my
up
hand,
the
but he
rest
lost
of
a
the
crap
list.
ton of life points that I
Insane.
healed him
I said,
on,
"Okay,
so meh.
play my turn."
I'll activate Enforcements in the army.
Pax got to see the psychic side, now he...
I'll add
Or Sam, he was facing the light sworn side.
the Lightsworn Monk. But you don't have any back row. Or any monsters yet.
You did?
Activate
Great.
Monsterborn. So with this Monsterborn, I'm faced with an interesting proposition. I'm not sure if his other back row is an Icarus attack. I still think there's an impression there. If it is Icarus attack, then he can Icarus attack on the Honest and the Lila, and he has just the one back row.
He's trying to get Honest back so
and
they
the
can
Aaron
use
can get
Honest
in there,
to
and while
return to
it's
the
not
hand, and
fantastic
now
for
he
me,
has the
I do
Honest problem
possess the
again.
lead. If it is just Oppression, though, the Reborn should force the Oppression, and then I can pop with Lila and play in the main phase, or play with the rest of my cards. So I think it's better for me to take that play, go for the Force the Oppression now, because if I don't and I try and synchro summon into the Oppression, or I Lila and miss and then go into the Oppression, that could be far worse for me. So even though it may be a not as strong play
Plan
to
makes
Icarus, I
sense.
think it's not the worst, and it gives me the best odds versus the Oppression that I have a strong read on right now. Targeting Honest.
Oh, I take
Ah, it was oppression.
That is fine.
Unless that other card's
So Lila
also
effects
Icarus
targeting the
attack.
Oppression.
Yes.
Almost one Mind Master.
Chain Icarus attack.
I'll synchro.
He's not Icarus attack.
Magical Android.
Android's back.
I will enter battle phase.
Yep.
Declare an attack.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, Necrogarden does save itself. Okay,
Proceeding to end my turn.
save Bora rather.
Gain 600.
So, man, this is the power of the birds.
Give me 600 before you start your turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're joking now, but wait until we go to the Blackwing Full Armored Master.
Come on, sign a crow. Sign a crow.
Crow didn't become a signer until the end of the Dark Signer's arc.
Android.
And if you sure as heck are only at the beginning of the Dark Signer's arc at this time.
I'm sorry!
Okay?
Sign a crow!
I do love that, like I said before, I love that moment in anime. It's like, heart of the cards, guide me. Pot of greed. Okay, guide me again. It's really like double
I love the,
dipping.
United We Stand moment. You play a card that doesn't actually win you the game here.
Icarus attack.
My turn.
Okay,
So Sam
I'll
has
allow
to
it.
be back over here. Now, of all the things it could be, Icarus attack, Battle Trap, Royal Oppression, Delta Crow, Dust Tornado, makes me want to not summon a second card until I clear the Winged Beast. Because, specifically with what I'm about to do after the battle phase, if I attack and it's a Battle Trap, I can clean up the other card, not a big deal. If it is an Icarus, then I get hard punished if I make a play in the main phase 1. If it's Oppression, doesn't make a difference, and the other cards don't do anything anyways. So I think the only card that would punish me a little bit is Torrential Tribute if I'm playing the main phase 2, but either then it accomplishes almost the same. No, it accomplishes pretty much the same thing. So I want to make this play where I kill first. I deal less damage, but I should be able to get better safety this way. Drop turn. I will enter battle phase. Is that good? I'll declare an attack with Android on your Bora.
Yep, sorry.
On to main phase 2. Then I'll listen to Destructron. Pay 1,000, I'll target the new back row. Get rid of maybe Icarus attack.
Damn it! How you know?
I just know.
Pay 1,000, and I'm not sure what that one is. Destroy this.
Blackwing Booby Trap. Anti-reverse.
Oh, sure. That makes sense. During the end phase, it doesn't blow up because I control the psychic, and then his effect will trigger, and I gain 1,200.
Yep.
Your turn, Duelist. You have 3 darts in grade,
Jesse's
now you
got
have 4, right?
himself into a
You
much
have
better
4.
situation.
Blizzard!
It wasn't Blizzard.
Good thing I hate drafting one of the Blizzards. I only have 2 in there.
Sirocco, that'll do.
Sure.
I'll attack with Stroke.
Sure, I take 400.
I like where he just took a minute to stare. It's like it's not magically transforming into Blizzard.
Mind Master, 1 for 1, and traps. And adding.
If Aaron.
I already have it. How many target left is this?
Wolf.
Are you sure you don't already have a wolf in your hand? Being a Lightsworn player?
Sorry, Grow.
I will normal summon Aaron. I will attack with Android for 400. Then attack for Aaron for 16, so 16 or 2,000 total.
Jesse has double our life
End phase.
points.
I'll gain 600 and I mill 3. I mill Well, Wolf, well. 2 really good cards and 1 good mill.
Blizzard!
Blizzard, please! Just one Blizzard! Just one Blizzard! Just one Blizzard!
Yep.
It's just slightly stabbing back.
Draw.
You know, at this point, you should just
Your battle
reverse
phase.
psychology. You know what? I don't want Blizzard.
Yeah,
If I get Blizzard, I will puke.
And 21, so 28 total. And phase gain 600.
Blizzard of Arnor! Come on, Blizzard!
It's done.
Draw for turn. Battle phase. Counter attack.
Diddy Crow.
Wolf the game.
Good game, bro. Damn,
Undefeated still.
damn it,
Let me see where that Blizzard was.
Good try, Sam, but
I would just want to be like, where the frick was that Blizzard? Bottom of the deck? It was at the bottom of the deck, wasn't it?
Put me on every second episode.
Way to go,
It's
Jesse.
mine. No effing around. No stupid Ojama decks. Title is mine.
Yeah, Jesse
Sam.
hasn't had a victory in a
Guys,
while, to
Jesse
be
right now will be
honest.
playing the
Yeah.
Ultimate
So
Loser
congratulations,
match on the
Jesse.
Patreon right now. We're starting with
Well, no, he won the
games 2,
Frankenstein one. What am I
hopefully there's a
talking
game
about?
3.
He
There
won
will be a game
somewhat
3,
recently,
because I'm
but
gonna take
hey,
it
you
home
know,
today
still,
with Patreon,
congrats.
Okay, guys? There's gonna be a game 3. So games 2 and game 3 is now live on the
You did a good
Patreon.
job.
Sign up today.
You did a good job too,
All
Sam.
doing
Unfortunately,
extra
Blizzard of the
content,
Far North
Ultimate
does
Losers
not
match, doing
show up.
extras,
Need more
and
Black
best
League
2 out of 3
support.
finals.
You know what Black
Guys,
Leagues need? More
join the
support.
Patreon right now.
Well, the 5Ds there,
Jesse.
don't worry, you're fine.
Jesse! I'm coming for you,
Good game.
Jesse.
You guys want to see more
Jesse,
of me?
your
I've
psychic
started a YouTube
lights
now.
were surprisingly
After the time this
strong
is
and
being
really
posted, it's probably been
showed
up
up
for about a month
of your
now.
own strength.
But make
you
sure
know?
you guys go check it out.
They
'cause I've been
worked well
talking about
together, especially
competitive
with Honest
content,
just
but some
dropping
casual
constantly
too.
and the
I just wanna
telekinetic
share my
soul
overall love
charge
of the
was
game.
great.
That's the end of Duel Night.
Sure, if
Thank
you
you
got
guys for watching.
completely
I
mollywalked,
destroyed.
you were just
However, I will
destroyed.
regain
But
my
kind of
power
overdue at this
and my
point, good to
victory
have
in
it
the
you
next
dominate
episode.
GX, so it's
shout out
kind
to
of
Zach for
karma.
winning. You guys can catch me on Patreon. I'm gonna clap up Pack. See you guys there. Thank you guys for watching.
Packy did
This was a
fine.
blast. I had an amazing
Unfortunately,
time. I
you
loved
also
this,
kind of got
Duel
cursed
Night
up by
episode. It was
Jesse,
just
but
really
you
cool
know
to draft
what?
and
You
hang out
did the
with
best you
boys
could. And it was
again.
nice seeing you in
And
general.
guys,
You seem like a
if you want
nice
to see more
guy.
of me, you can check me out on my socials. Thank you so much again for
Seems like a
having
good
me
person.
on Duel Night. I would love to do this again. This was amazing. Maybe I'll be back.
I hope
and
so. You seem cool.
maybe, just maybe, I can finally get that Duel Night champion
Maybe.
win. But unfortunately, it's not today.
Thank you guys
Yep.
so much for watching. We'll catch
Good
you guys in the
episode that
next
I'm glad I
episode
checked
of
out. There was a
Duel
lot
Night
of cool
5D.
stuff.
See you guys
So,
on the
thank you
Patreon.
for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you all next time. Later.